All right, here's a new oil transfer system. It's going to bring in oil from outside and put it in this little 30-gallon drum here. And then we have the pickup pump, filter, DC pump, and then that'll take it up to the roof-mounted furnace. So, the problem I've been having is filling this drum. So I've been bringing drums in and just using little transfer pumps. Well, this little transfer pump here finally shit the bed. It picked up something dirty in the bottom of one of these drums, and now it won't pull a vacuum. So we got a different pump. And this one's going to have a screen on it, so that doesn't happen again. And it's going to be 6 inches off the bottom of the outside 500-gallon tanks. So we will use that to bring it in. So that's the discharge there. I'm going to run up to the Lowe's and get a 90, and then run it down here. Have a dump into there. So this is a 1.5 horse DC 180 volt motor controlled by a DC controller. So this will take 240 single phase. I got it hooked up to a plug for now because I need that same power cord for now. Also outside for when I'm filling the outside tanks for a little transfer pump I have. So this will fire on and then I can control it. This was like a 1-turn knob, and this is a 10-turn knob for a little bit more clarity for its previous life's use, but we don't care about that anymore. This thing's PID controlled, so you can actually kind of hear it. There's actually 5 pots in here that you can adjust for the PID control. You kind of hear it bounce a little. That's full steam right there. I want to say it was like a really low RPM motor. I don't even think it's 1800. I think it's less than that. So that should be good for getting this oil out. Thick. Hook it up to a 5/8 solid copper, soft copper line. Right there, suction and discharge. I'm gonna run along top of this wall and then outside, and then over to the tanks, and be able to bring the oil in now without fussing around all the time. That's half the time I come out here. I'm spending here dicking, trying to fill up this container. So let's hide that back there. There it is. I doubt I'll run at full steam, but there it is. And this is the speed controller, which I usually run about 13% for this little DC motor here. This is an 80 volt DC motor, no, 90 volt. 90 volt DC motor. This is a 90 volt single phase 120 volt controller. So these little DC motors work pretty good. I've got 864 hours on that gauge. I actually replaced it because first one stopped working after about 250 hours. So got over 1,000 hours on this furnace, and other than having to clean out this suction filter every now and again, that's still the original filter. I should probably change that, but it's been running okay other than when it runs out and this pickup gets below where it picks up. It gets air in the system and you got to bleed it, and it becomes kind of a hassle, but that's where I'm at. I'm going to do the copper probably another day. My days out here working in the barn is over already. Days are too short. Life gets the best of you if you sit around on the couch, watch YouTube too much. So I'll put this on YouTube for you to watch.